ZL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from ZL Entertainment, and today we're here for some more of Game Dev Tycoon. And I will say that right now that for some strange reason my mic did not record when I recorded this earlier. So now I had to do post commentary, which I hate doing because that's a waste of an hour. But we're gonna do that. So, I was hoping that this or the next episode would be the last in this game because I like it for small amounts of time, which, as you may notice, the last time I recorded this game was back in February. And now it's the 1st of June when I'm going to be uploading this, so it's been, I don't know, 2 to 3 months. But anyways, we do in the game, but in a way that I did not expect. But I'm okay with it. I may go back and play this game again if anybody really wants me to, but this game is kind of old. I don't think many people really care about it too much, and Mad Games Tycoon is so much better. So, Mad Games Tycoon will take the place of this secondary game on my channel. I actually recorded 2 gameplay videos today. It was this game and I almost said House Flipper, but no. Actually, what I recorded first was Supermarket Simulator. I'll be uploading that one Sunday and this one on Saturday, and tonight it's 1 in the morning, a little before 1 in the morning, like 12:30. Before I go to bed, I'll be recording House Flipper, because I haven't done that since February also. I just finally feel like recording again, so I have a lot of stuff I'll be recording, and yeah, it'll be fun. Well, hopefully. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. I have Discord notifications popping up, and I'm hoping that they can't be heard through the mic, but nope, because, it's recording my mic, not my freaking computer. As you can see, though, in the game, with all that stuff out of the way, I am creating a new game engine, and, if I remember right, I do it now. I want to see what the version number's at, so since this is the last episode of this, quite possibly, I'll tell you how I do the version numbers in this game, and what I do is I count all the different features in the game, and then I add it up. So if there's 21 features, I do 2.1. And yeah, that one was, you had to like double click for some reason for some of them, and it just kept messing up on me. That one did anyways. So there's 21 features in the engine right now, but I already had a engine at 2.1, so I decided to go 2.1.1. So yeah, it is, yeah, game convention. We're definitely gonna go do that. Oh wait, well, we'll do it later, but not right now, I guess. It's gonna be quite difficult to try and remember all 60 minutes of this game, all 3,600 seconds. I believe that's what it is. 60 times 60. No, 3,200 seconds. Well, it's a little bit over an hour, so. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to get a bunch of new topics. I hate having lame ass topics. That's one cool thing about Game Dev Tycoon is you can get the ones that you want first, and then you can just go back and get all the other crappier ones later when you get the money. But yeah, that game's much more fun. I'll admit that right now. Yeah, so we're just doing a lot of research right now. It had been, like I said, a few months since I played this game last, so I spent, I would say I spent about 10 minutes trying to get back into the game, looking for a sequel. So we're basically looking at which one is already a sequel. And I believe I go with the Ancient Myths, or I believe that's the one I go with. Game names that I've actually came up with, because I actually have a huge list of game names that I didn't want to use here. I didn't want them to be public knowledge. I mean, some of these could be good ones for other people to use, like this Ancient Myths bit. I mean, that could be a cool series of having like a action adventure RPG kind of hybrid, where you go back into ancient times that people consider as myths, and then like checking them out. I don't know what Ancient Myth the first one was about, but the second is Medusa. And his third one, I don't know if I spelled it right, but it is Cerberus, the three-headed dog. So, yeah. So how I envision this game to be is kind of like, this whole series is kind of like God of War style, the good God of War. So the one on PlayStation. Is the new one in PlayStation? I don't know, but the old one, the very first God of War from 2005 or 2006. And I haven't played the other two in that trilogy, but I would like to. Have I done God of War on my channel? I don't think I have. It's definitely on the list if I haven't done it yet. Alright. So yeah, here's our next game, Ancient Myths 3, Cerberus. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Cerberus. Maybe it's R-O-U-S, maybe? If my internet didn't take so much damn computer resources, I'd open up my internet browser and check on it, but I'm not going to. Alright. In case you guys don't realize, I'm actually holding my mics, and I actually do not have a mic stand. I usually lay my mic down on my like a pile of books, and then I face the mic towards my face. But right now, since I don't have to play, I'm just post commentating. I'm just kind of wrapping my arms around the mic. I have it between my arm and my chest. Maybe I'll try like doing that in the future, just like getting a strap that I wrap around my back and then strap the mic onto my body and then play. That could be a thing. I could almost play this way, but there'd be a lot of moving of the mic. I also have to be careful to not accidentally unplug it. And my fan is on, but I'm trying to like shield the mic from the fan so it doesn't sound too annoying. But yeah, got a bunch of new research, so that's pretty good. I'm hoping for 9s and 10s. Nice. Got 110. I believe we get the rest as 9s. Maybe that's the next one. I think that's the next game. Game Hero wasn't much of a hero after all. Yeah, I think we get most of this researched. If not all of it. Well, with a 10, 9, 9, and 8, I'm guessing the point average is going to be, let's see, 10, 28, 36. I think it's going to be a solid 8 or something. I'm not sure. 36 divided by 4. Oh, it's going to be a 9. A solid 9. I don't think I actually look at it for a while, though. I don't usually care. But that should be the average. There's the game report. Yep, might as well send her away. I think I look at it, yeah. Yeah, those things are obvious. Additional insights. And this one was interesting. Doing medium games would be better once we have at least 100k fans. And you'd think with all the money that we have that we would have more fans, but whatever. I don't think we get 100k by the time this ends even, so... Marilyn Moreno. Yeah, I don't like the idea of companies doing that, you know, looking at you, Nintendo. But yeah, I like the idea of fans making, like, fan games and such. Anyways, I wanted to do that, but we don't have dystopian, so we never do it because it eventually leaves. But the thing said that we can do the publishing deals and get even more fans than our own games, which I don't understand how that works out, but these game making tycoons and simulator games, they usually function on like how to make games from the past, like how they used to do things. Yep, having a fun time trying to type that. Yeah, and I couldn't think of a subtitle, so we're just going with Crystal Quest 2. And I don't think it ever gets a third. Everything looks good, so we can continue. Sure. I think I usually do those. Yeah, we're gonna hype this game because I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be good. Like, I really felt that it was gonna be good, and so much so that I actually go for the large booth this time. And we'll see how well this game does or does not do. I am gonna have to get some more water soon because I need to. Why? Because I need to. I like how there was a pause in the game as if I was actually doing it in the game. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing post commentary at all. I believe it's 310 or 11k that we get. Yep, there we go. And each time we get about 20 to 25,000 more. Until we get almost half the word, I do like it, but I don't. Got some new records, that's good. And some new research. So we'll get video playback, I believe. Alright. Sadly, we can't get anything there. And we'll generate the game report. And I believe this is the one that has 1 or 2 10s and the rest as 9s. Or maybe they're just all 9s. Nope, I was right the first time. I thought it was the first 2 that gave 10s and the second 2 that gave 9s. I have, what is it called? Long-term memory or short-term memory? When you can't really remember. When you remember things better from, like, a longer time ago. Like, I just recorded this 10 hours ago, I believe, and I don't really quite remember what I did. But if I recorded this a week ago, I probably would remember way more. I needed to trim my beard. Anyways, yeah, we get more hype because we predicted the hype meter very well. If you don't hype it, then nothing bad happens, but you don't get as much hype. You still get some hype, but not as much. So I really wanted to do that, but by the time we get dystopian, it's not there anymore. As you can see, it's already changed. And while I could have done that, I decided not to. I probably should have, though. Things might have ended differently. Not a good game. I actually really feel like making a game with that title, IRL. Make it a 2D game since 2D games aren't good. Oh, I already have a game called Dystopia Now. Well, we're gonna see something similar in this very episode. Oh man, holding the mic is very annoying. Alright, that should do. I can edit out that noise. Yep, we're going with Alien Soup. And the naming format I go with is the same I use with my Fear Fest, which is what I'm going to be recording tomorrow, the games for it. Yeah, 4 months in advance should be alright. The Soup Tribution. It's supposed to be like a play on Retribution. What year? I think this year's Fear Fest is the 3 or 4. I think it's 4. I think this is the 4th Fear Fest I did. The Fear Fest that I do is just a bunch of scary games during Spooktober month with a grand finale. I used to do a grand finale on Halloween Day, October 31st, but now I'm doing a different format where it's just 4 different games. And I'm playing them all the way through instead of just doing an hour's worth of each game, trying to get to some scary part in the game, I guess. I didn't do it for a year or two because horror games are one of my favorite genres of games. And so it's just a game, those kind of games I just want to play in general and not just in October. But I decided a way to do both. And Alien Soup 3 is done. New record. And we got the good graphics. So we're gonna research those right away, except we can't. So, yeah, we get soundtracks instead. I probably could have saved the points, but we'll get it pretty soon anyways. Maybe this game was all 9s. Well, already, as I'm saying that, I only see 8. Pretty sure there was one game where I got all 9s. Or maybe it was all 8s. If I was able to do more than one genre for Alien Soup, it would be a mix of comedy and RPG. Although I think in this game comedy is a topic, and I don't think you can do more than one topic in the game. But yeah, Alien Soup would be like a sci-fi RPG, a comedy sci-fi RPG. And I was thinking of doing that one because I would have been amusing to do Aliens again, but for some reason these kind of games don't want you to keep doing the same kind of stuff, even though in real life that's how it kind of works. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do Medusa 3. Oh yeah, this one's a good name. We'll see it pretty soon here. I had to think about it for a bit, but I got one. There we go, Fright Night. Now, sadly, you can't just, like, move the arrow keys over, so yeah, it was a bit annoying. Pretty much always gonna do PC. Master Race. I see we don't have our air conditioning units yet. I wonder when those come about. Probably around the 40-minute mark, I suppose. Yeah, probably around 40 minutes. Somewhere between 30 and 40, but I feel like it was pretty late in the video. You know, I've been really getting into watching people play Ark, but thing is, I don't know anybody who plays Ark, so I've been like trying to find people who are interesting to me that play Ark, but so far I haven't found anybody. Either people are like way too good and it kind of takes out all the fun in the game, or they're just too bad at the game. And so it's yeah, either way it's not that great. As you can see, another 25k. Actually, I think it was 20k. No, it was a little bit more than 25k. But yeah, I've been really wanting to watch Ark Survival Evolved, that is. I think Ark 2 is coming out now. I think I saw that announcement trailer recently. I think they had Ark. I just say Ark, but the full name was Ark Survival Evolved. And then there was Ark. Is it Survival Ascended? Something like that. I finally saw someone play a little bit of that, and it looks almost the same, but like with better graphics. But it would not be able to run on my computer at all. I can hardly run what I have. Yeah, this is when things start to go bad. This game, for some reason, did not go well at all. I think we have one game that gets down to like 4 points for like from all the reviewers. So, yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to find some Ark gameplay videos that I would like to watch, but I haven't found any. So I'm thinking on making my own, but I can barely play the game unless I put it on very low graphics. And I don't know if anybody would want to watch low graphics Ark when there's a second like version to the game that has better graphics, and then Ark 2 is coming out soon. So I don't think anybody would want to see that. Plus, honestly, I haven't actually really played Ark, so I'm slightly blind to it. I tried building my house in Ark, like the place I actually live in Ark, but it's kind of difficult because the platforms that you build on are too huge. Like, think about The Sims, like their squares, you would need a 3x3 to equal one of the Ark flooring square platform thingamabobs. And the walls are like 2 of the Sims walls together. It's kind of weird because I don't really like survival games much, and I don't actually like dinosaurs that much, but for some reason I like Ark. I do like building and crafting, so that might be it, but there's something, I think it's the Pokemon effect. I'm gonna call it the Pokemon effect, where you can capture animals basically. I'm not even an animal person. I don't really like animals, but whenever I play like a game, like an MMO, I always first check to see if there's like a hunter class or a class that lets me like tame animals. It's really weird how that works out. almost done with this engine. I think we make one more engine after this. 2.7 actually, because I do it with one more feature. Now, looking for the best. I was looking for the best games that had at least 8 points. And so yeah, making Farming Village 3. And as you can probably guess, as there was no version 4 graphics there, that will be the last feature we add. Yeah, I figure a linear story might be better for a farming game, so that's what we go with. But I do stick with advanced cutscenes because that makes more sense to me. Because of this game, though, I do a few things. This is the game that did really bad. I think after this was me trying to... I could already tell... Oh, it's the next one I do that with. Yeah, at this point I figured it was going to do really well since it's the first game did really well and this one has better graphics. So I figured everything would work out really good. But for some reason I'm pretty sure this is the one that craps on us. We can see how it goes, though. Get the marketing going. Yeah, I have big confidence in this game. I'm pretty sure this is the one that tanks the worst in this session. There's actually a few games in this session that just are complete trash. I don't think we get another game that's 8 stars and above again for quite some time. I think only one more game. Really trying to find the best people for this. And this is where I realized something, and so we're gonna rectify that. Yep, that's about the best we can do on that. Yep, go to large booth because I realized that the hype from that stuff advances our stuff a lot. So I believe we have to wait till week 2 of the 6th month before we can do that. Yep, week 2, there we go. I believe we get 375,000 around there. Yep. Like I said, it goes up every 25. It goes up 25k every time, and our hype, as I showed up there, I believe it doubled, and we're only one away from research. But we'll be able to get that when I have one of the girls do a report on the game, whatever it's called. Yep, new record. Got some salary increases. Game review. Here it goes. Here's the. I'm pretty sure that. Okay, this is not the worst one. Your face could have been better. Okay, so this one did make me realize I need to do something, but it's not quite what I was thinking or what I was remembering. So yeah, this I do remember, but I thought I did this because of the game bombing hard. But I guess I did it because we just need more people. And I realize giving very little money does not give you good candidates, sadly. And we can do that, so we're gonna make the new engine after. Yeah, I do want that multi-genre, which I do think I get. At first I was thinking, oh, 290 isn't too bad, what is it for? And then I realized design and technology is up above. Yep, and they have horrible stats. Both of them. Atrocious. I wanted people who are at least 300 or more. So I kind of got a little pissy and well, you'll see what I do. You'll see. It's slightly amusing. As you can see, this is even worse. So, being a little pissed off, I just go all the way up above, and we get a really good tech person here. Now we have the 3D stuff, so I can make the new custom engine, which is the last engine, I believe. Alright. And here we go with the best there is. That is the best tech person we get. And I get another one, but this time I want to do it for design. I don't find somebody quite as good with design, but it's still better than the rest of us three over here. Actually, he has better design than the rest of everybody. And there we go. Do the little training there. One thing I didn't really realize at the time, but sadly the training costs research points, which I think is BS of the highest order. Like I said, Mad Games Tycoon is much more fun than this. Which is interesting because I think most of the people I know prefer this game over Mad Games Tycoon, so whatever. To each their own, as the old saying goes. Guess I was wrong. We don't get the air conditioning between the 30 and 40-minute mark. We have like 30 seconds for that. And the engine is almost done. I was thinking we weren't even gonna make it to 50 on the research, but we get pretty close. And now we can do multi-platform. This is where I realized that it costs money or the RP. I figured the money, fine, whatever, but which doesn't make sense. But yeah, didn't like that it would take away some of my ripperino. And even though one of the games here did really well, ball game, I didn't want to do a sports game, so we're finally starting to get to the games that I'll be looping, or would have looped. And I'll start looping it from here. Dark Future 3. I forgot what I call this one. I was gonna go with Cyber War or something, but that sounded stupid. I don't remember what I did here. As you can see, like I said, I was thinking Cyber or something, but I think I go with something else. Oh yeah, okay, I did do Cyber. I did Cybergeddon. That's cool, I guess. That's cool. I could see a game like that. And the first game with graphics, version 4 graphics. So it's gonna be even better. And with this, I find that I hardly ever use Marilyn or Amelia because their skills are so low that it's just, I use Johnny, Brody, and myself, so the girls are usually left out. Kind of funny. I was right. The air conditioning unit was pretty late in the session. Cybergeddon. That's such a cool name. This one, I believe, is the one that... One of the games that you would think that would be good ended up being horrible, and I believe it's this one. The things were like going downhill 2 games ago, but this is the one I believe that did it. I think I said that for the same thing last game, but this time it's definitely this game. This game fucks us over badly. Yeah, I try, I don't like how you can't have more than one person on one of them. It's a little awkward to me.
Banana.
Here it is. So about the 45-minute mark, and there we go. I noticed, you probably saw the arrow maybe, but yeah. I forgot about there's actual air conditioners installed, so I thought that was cool. I believe we're at 400k now. Yep, I believe that's the highest we go. No, wait, don't we get close to 500? Can't remember. Ooh. I think we go one more time. Yeah, I feel sorry for this game. It's supposed to be really good. Wait. No, I think this one wasn't the worst one, because the worst one didn't have that much tech. I was really hoping to get 100 design. Our tech is really good thanks to Johnny. There we go with the game report. And let's see how bad it is. Okay, so yeah, this isn't the bad one. Man, I guess the really bad one was towards the end. I thought they were like all bad. I thought they were all like 4s to 6s. But nope, they're all 7 to 8s. And we get multi-genre. And I wanted multi-platform, which we do get. And this, I now remember, is when things go bad. Mixing the two different genres together kinda does fuck things over a bit. We shall soon see. And I think I develop a sequel pretty much right away. Or do I try a new game? I think I might try a new game. I'm not sure. Yeah, we would have to start right over from the Cerebus game. And I do try a new one. Dystopian. And this is kind of funny what I call it because I forgot I already had a name like this that I've done. Yep. This one with an exclamation mark, but it's technically a sequel apparently. Even though I didn't start it off as one. So I don't think it got really any extra boost in hype. I think we're getting our games start off with some form of hype just due to the fact that we have a decent amount of fans. But not as much as one would hope for. Yeah, trying to set this stuff up is time consuming for me. And actually I find it quite annoying. I don't think I work on another game until like until the 54-minute mark. I'm not even sure if I don't even know if I actually do start another game after this. This must be the most horrible game then. I do remember the last game was like really bad. The last game was the one that had like 4s and 5s, but I thought there was a couple of others that did also. Mm-hmm. Doing that definitely did not help. Also doing two different genres together was also not a very good help. Although action RPG is a very good combo for genres, so that actually didn't matter. Once again, trying to see if we got all the good stuff, and I figured it'd go well. And we finally get another one of these. And I don't hype the game because I'm pretty sure at this point, this was the game I was pretty sure wasn't going to go very well. And since it was the end of the year, there wasn't any ability for the going to the summer thing, the G3, G4 thing. So, yeah. That wasn't we weren't able to, oh, good management. Basically, we weren't able to get more hype. And multi-platform is 100, so I just try and get someone to generate the game port. And there are the 4s and 5s. I think the last one gives us a 3. Yep. Did it just as I spoke it. I'm really glad I didn't overhype it, because that would have really destroyed stuff right here. And I do the G3 thing because I was hoping that would help us out, but that actually messed us up. I just realized doing that research was way more expensive than I thought. But yeah, that's what screwed us. That is what screwed us, was that game. You'd think we'd have enough. Oh yeah, we do. I do try to do another game, but apparently making games in this game is very expensive. And yeah, so I was saying how I had a spin-off from Medusa. I was thinking on doing a spin-off of Ancient Myths, doing servers. Of course, I would have to actually do a new game, so I guess I'm doing another. If I was going to do another sequel to Ancient Myths, I was probably gonna go with Centaurs or something like that. Yeah, look for the original game. Medusa was its own game. And yeah, here we go with a whole new game. Mythology. Wanted it to be action adventure. That probably didn't help out all that much either, because I decided to make it for the PS2 as well, but that wasn't too much money. But yeah, I figured I was up in at least above 5 to 6 million. But that money goes away really quickly. Don't know how, but it does. This game likes to take your money away for certain things. I don't even know. And here we have to kind of guess what an action adventure would get us. Ah yes, this did not help. I should have went for a medium booth. Because pretty soon we shall see how this game ends. Like I said, it was not what I was expecting. Not really what I was hoping for either, but yeah, so this is the last G3, and I guess I'm gonna be, yeah, well, I wasn't able to guess before that got there. Alright, well, we shall soon see how this ends. I think everybody knows now. I do not have any plans on replaying this game again, unless someone really would like me to. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this series. Love you all, peace to you, and as always, stay safe.